Discovering Bari City. Bari is a city with many faces, all to be discovered to get to its heart. City is known as the gateway to the east, reason of its long tradition of trade. The Apulian capital is rich in history as evidenced by Bari Vecchia and its surroundings. Dynamic and active, this city immersed in an area characterized by vast countryside dotted with white dry stone walls, is also an important university center. An exploration of the historic center allows us to grasp its most authentic character, with the signs of its past that unravel through the alleys of the neighborhood just like the traditions preserved from generation to generation. And then, there is the famous Bari seafront, one of the most beautiful in Italy, which overlooks the crystalline sea reflecting its unique charm. The history of Bari is fascinating and troubled. The ancient settlement dates back to the Bronze Age, passed from the Pucetians to the domination of the Goths and then disputed by the Byzantines and Lombards. Sacked and destroyed several times, medieval Bari was dominated by the Saracens, becoming a small independent Muslim state. It was then conquered by the Franks before returning to the hands of the Eastern Emperor, who made it the major Italian political, military, and commercial center of the Eastern Empire. In 1087, with the arrival of the relics of Saint Nicholas of Myra, known as Santa Claus, Bari also became a thriving religious center that united the East and West. The Norman domination in Puglia ensured Bari a long period of prosperity, but was also the main point of conflict. Rebuilt by the Swabians, it experienced a new moment of splendor, which declined again under the Angevins as it was torn apart by struggles between local lords and foreign bankers. Passed to the Aragonese and donated to the Dukes of Milan in 1464, 1500 it was brought back to its former glory by Isabella of Aragon. In 1558 it ended up in the hands of the Spanish, with several bloody rebellions, and in 1657 it was severely affected by the plague. It then passed from Austrian rule to that of the Bourbons, being reborn under French command in the early 1800s with the construction of the new city. Returning to the Bourbons in 1815, it became part of the Kingdom of Italy in 1860, a long past of dominations that have left Bari a unique artistic heritage, to be admired for daydreaming. In Bari City, many things to see and explore. Bari City is not only for those who love sea life, but also for those who want to explore new things. There are historical places and popular points of interest where you can enjoy it. Starting with a tour of Bari Vecchia is the perfect place to immediately enter the heart of this Apulian capital. The San Nicola neighborhood unfolds between the two ports of Bari, the old one and the new one, overlooking the seafront. The historic center of the city, with its nucleus dating back to the Middle Ages, is enclosed within walls and is dominated by the Norman Swabian castle, one of the symbols of Puglia. Another stop can be the Basilica of San Nicola, one of the most evocative and relevant religious buildings in Italy. It is dedicated to Saint Nicholas of Myra, patron and bishop who, according to legend, gave the origins to Santa Claus, what we consider Santa Claus today. Bari seafront is a perfect opportunity to admire the Adriatic Sea and some of the most beautiful buildings in the city. Relaxing and pleasant to walk through, it is dotted with typical restaurants in the center where you can eat the rich dishes of the area. There are many opportunities to test local cuisine for the food lover in the Bari Street Food Walking Tour, an organized tour to taste the typical street food through the alleys of the historic center, which will take you to the places frequented by the locals. There are many sea activities for tourists, starting with sailing boat excursions between Bari and its surroundings, even if there are many water sports to test you with. When you are in Bari, don't forget to find time for a tour of Alberobello, Ostuni, Polignano a Mare, and the Castellana Caves, which will leave you breathless among stalactites, stalagmites, and precious crystals along the complex of fascinating underground cavities.